Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back on another video from 6, and today we're checking out Itachi versus Hiruzen. It wouldn't be a fair fight. I feel like Itachi's got this. Because when I think about how Orochimaru put up a really decent fight against Hiruzen, but then just got nothing against Itachi, I feel like if Hiruzen was to fight Itachi, it would just pretty much go down like the same. Maybe Hiruzen would have a better time. But anyway, let's see how this goes down, shall we? Itachi versus Hiruzen. It wouldn't be a fair fight.
Itachi Uchiha versus Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage. This is one of the most heavily debated topics within Naruto, especially when it comes to part 1 of the series. But just because it's one of the most heavily debated topics doesn't mean it's also one of the most heavily contentious topics. As I think by the end of the video, I think everybody will be pretty clear that one of these fighters is clearly superior to the other one. For this,
I feel like it's
Itachi as he appeared in the series while alive, and since we don't know much about his illness, I'll basically be explaining how the fight goes for both a hypothetical healthy Itachi, as well as one of the ones we see dying of illness. As for Hiruzen, I'll be looking at him as he appeared during the beginning of the series as an old man.
Not prime.
If you want to say Hiruzen can beat Itachi in his prime because he's the strongest Hokage, stronger than Hashirama or whatever, I really don't care since he's obviously much stronger in his prime. And it's a little surprising how many people need to be reminded of that when discussing topics concerning Hiruzen. It's basically, if you think Hiruzen is stronger than Hashirama, then he obviously beats Itachi.
Yeah.
And if you don't think Hiruzen is stronger than Hashirama, then he's just some vague amount stronger than he was as an old man, which we just cannot quantify, so there will be no point in discussing it no matter what.
Makes sense.
Both parts of the Naruto manga for this as well as the data books, but I'll be using a few things from the anime guys too. However, most of this will remain the same no matter what part of the series you choose to look at. I'm just going to get this out of the way now. This is going to be why Itachi would blatantly win this fight.
Okay, cool.
I'm only really touching on it due to the rampant misinformation throughout the community surrounding this matchup, and I think this would be a good opportunity to go over how strong Itachi is before my video on him comes out, which is going to be a very big one. With that being said, I also want to address some of the common misconceptions about Itachi's scaling before we get into this. A lot of people will often use Itachi's early showings in the series to try to downplay him. For example, his fight with Kakashi and Sasuke. However, they'll often forget and completely omit the fact that Itachi was blatantly holding back during both of these encounters. Back in part 1, when Itachi came to the village with Kisame and effortlessly washed to leave Jonin, Kakashi even noted that he wasn't using his full power at
Itachi could have killed them, like, easy.
Kisame asked him why they fled from Jiraiya in disbelief. Itachi thinks of only Sasuke. This is also supported by what Obito tells us later on in Shippuden, that Itachi only went to the village to scare Danzo into keeping his promise to stay away from Sasuke. With his last fight with Sasuke, Obito also tells us outright
don't forget I am still around, buddy.
And could have outright killed him at any time he wanted. With Zetsu questioning Itachi's performance as suspicious at multiple points during the fight, and Itachi was also on his deathbed at this point, so he should be at his weakest. So ultimately, these encounters cannot be used to downplay Itachi.
No, definitely not.
They're not accurate reflections of his strength. So with that being said,
with him holding back, like, come on, he's not going in.
The best and easiest way to compare these versions of Itachi and Hiruzen is through Orochimaru, who they both fought. While they both
didn't I say this at the start?
Context and portrayals surrounding these two encounters are completely different. Itachi, even upon his introduction to the series, was always portrayed as being significantly stronger than Orochimaru, with Orochimaru admitting complete inferiority to him, and the databooks describing Itachi as being a whole other level as a ninja in every other aspect. This fear of Itachi mainly stems from their encounter before the series, where Orochimaru was forced to flee from the Akatsuki after his failure to steal Itachi's body. During this encounter, Itachi defeated Orochimaru with a single
he just looked at him.
The moment he stepped to him,
he just looked at him.
Using his Mangekyo Sharingan. This short encounter left Orochimaru so scared of Itachi that he felt he needed to acquire an Uchiha body if he even wanted to challenge
just
Itachi.
Be able to deal with him.
Itachi is clearly superior to Orochimaru, even without his Mangekyo Sharingan. The same cannot be said for Hiruzen. Hiruzen and Orochimaru's battle during Konoha Crush has always been portrayed as an even match, with almost every guide describing this fight as such. Some people like to be skeptical to which parts of the fight these statements are referring to, when they literally refer to moments throughout the entire battle, like numerous feats of Orochimaru and Hiruzen matching each other in strength, speed, ninjutsu, taijutsu, as well as the duration of the fight, which is said to be nearing an hour.
That's crazy.
Which is
That's some stamina.
unheard of when it comes to fights between ninja. A lot of people also will try to use the fact that Hiruzen was holding back towards the beginning of the fight to dismiss most of this, as Orochimaru just pressed a holding back or nerfed Hiruzen. However, they'll often ignore a lot of the other context surrounding this fight. For one, it's directly stated Orochimaru held back and was messing around during the fight in the second data book, so he was arguably holding back as well.
Yeah, he was like wanting to mess around his head using the Hokages as pawns to fight for him.
You guys should already know how significant those amps actually are. It's stated many times during part 1 that when protecting your loved ones, a shinobi can unleash their true strength and become as strong as they need to in order to accomplish their task. We see this many times when Naruto is backed into a corner and grows stronger out of a sense of resolve alone. And also in this fight with Hiruzen, Hiruzen puts everything on the line to protect the village, or as what people like to call his family, and defeats Orochimaru. Another important detail surrounding this fight that would support
Has that ever had a Fast and Furious meme?
is that the databooks, along with numerous characters like Ebisu and Hiruzen himself, doubt that Hiruzen is even a match for Orochimaru, and even the first databook confirms Orochimaru is strong enough to outright declare he is superior to Hiruzen. So at the end of the day, even saying Hiruzen is a match for Orochimaru is pretty generous, where Itachi is clearly superior to Orochimaru.
Drink went down the
Itachi has a lot of dangerous abilities.
Excuse me.
Win this fight pretty quickly, even without his manga, whether it be ninja.
God, excuse me.
Itachi's fighting style, like most Uchiha, mainly revolved around his masterful use of the Sharingan and
Yeah, his Genjutsu.
targets under Genjutsu were just a glance, with techniques like his demonic illusion shackle stakes, which he was able to use to successfully paralyze Orochimaru.
Which is mental.
Hiruzen is no stronger than. Itachi can also mess with his targets and terrorize them and exhaust their minds with stuff like demonic illusion ephemeral.
Well, yeah, he can make people think they've lived a certain amount of times and stuff.
A bad argument a lot of people like to make for Hiruzen concerning Genjutsu. Some people like to assume things like he should be able to fight opponents by watching their feet like God.
Amaterasu is a
fucking
dangerous technique as well.
Techniques in the village. But these are skills, not techniques or jutsu, so that doesn't make too much sense. It's also been implied by Chiyo in the third data book that conventional means to break Genjutsu do not work for Akira Genjutsu, and that the only answers are either fleeing or having an ally free you from the Genjutsu, neither of which will be options for Hiruzen here.
No.
Itachi also has one of the most skilled fire styles of all time.
Although, couldn't you use a summon?
Guide going as far as to say that even while holding back, Itachi's basic fire style.
But couldn't Hiruzen's ape thing, like, snap him out of it, potentially? I don't know. Yeah.
You can use many different fire style
Like I said, I'm very Itachi side, but like, you know.
The Phoenix Flower Jutsu, or even alongside his Shuriken. Since he's already more powerful than Hiruzen and a more versatile fighter in this area, he should easily be able to overpower any of his fire style techniques with his own. Itachi is also proficient in the use of water style and can use techniques like Water Dragon or the Water Fang Bullet Jutsu, which the data book does say moves at the speed of light.
God, Itachi
also
can do
has
so much.
different supplementary techniques he can use in a battle like this. The Shadow Clone technique, which he can even use to make exploding clones,
Yeah.
which would serve as a great distraction.
There was a Naruto game I played back at uni yonks ago on the Wii, where you'd like have a shadow clone go behind and it would explode.
For a flock of crows, which would also work as a great distraction against opponents like Hiruzen. So honestly, this is already enough for Itachi to beat Hiruzen, but I'd also like to go over his Mangekyo Sharingan so you guys get the bigger picture. With the Mangekyo Sharingan, or MS for short, Itachi, along with his abilities, is much stronger and much more dangerous. It's stated directly in the databooks and novels that the Mangekyo Sharingan can do everything the regular Sharingan can do, but to a much greater degree. And this is even implied several times in the manga as well, like when Abe powered up in response to seeing Sasuke activate his MS, or when Madara attributes Sasuke's speed and moves to his Mangekyo Tomo specifically. So just by activating his MS, Itachi and his techniques would grow even stronger than when he was already superior to Orochimaru and Hiruzen, which was already without using any of his abilities.
That's actually quite mad, yeah.
MS gives him access to a few crazy abilities, mainly the Tsukiyomi and Amaterasu. Tsukiyomi is an Akira Genjutsu that allows Itachi to
dangerous technique, this, my god.
Manipulating all aspects of the genjutsu, even down to the target's perception of space and time. It's also so fast that the data book says even the speed of light is powerless against this technique. In the past, Itachi's even used this to kill targets like his girlfriend Izumi by forcing them to live out years in this.
Yeah, but he gave her a decent life, didn't he?
Completely shattering their minds. This psychological trauma is often so severe that while the actual illusion only lasts a few seconds, the trauma of this target is forced to endure can exhaust them to the point they fall into a coma, like what happened to Kakashi and Sasuke when Itachi was holding back on them. Unlike other ninjutsu,
Mental.
Tsukuyomi also has specific conditions that need to be met in order for a target to break the illusion. Possessing Uchiha blood as well as the Sharingan, meaning Hiruzen has no out to Tsukuyomi, outside of trying to avoid eye contact, obviously. Which, via the scaling, he should be way too slow to do. Meaning the minute Itachi uses Tsukuyomi, the fight is over.
Done.
Itachi can also use Amaterasu, a powerful ninjutsu that lets him spawn black flames along the line of his sight. And unlike Sasuke, he can spawn his Amaterasu directly on the targets. The Amaterasu burns so hot that the data books say it's as hot as the sun and scorches all on heaven and earth, and that there is no escaping this technique. The flames are also so hot that Casey and Naruto wanted to avoid them based on prior memory, warning Killer B that if either of them got hit, they would instantly lose. So Itachi can easily take out Hiruzen with an Amaterasu, or use it to overpower any of his elemental ninjutsu. The last and strongest ability Itachi can use with his MS is the Susanoo, which in Itachi's case, he has progressed to the armored stage. However, it's unlikely that Itachi would need to pull out.
I was gonna say, this is a bit overkill, isn't it?
It's more of a trump card in his own words.
This is the Tosca blade.
Whoa. Made out of chakra that, as its name
The Yadamir, the Tosca blade, the Susanoo.
The
Jesus.
Susanoo is also much stronger and faster than Itachi himself. It is directly suggested by multiple statements and feats within the manga concerning the Susanoo that it is, in fact, this strong. Itachi's Susanoo is also equipped with special spirit weapons, the Tosca blade and Yadamir, which are both insanely busted.
Now you think about it.
With the Tosca blade, Itachi can seal away the soul of any target he pierces into an eternal illusion. With the Yadamir, Itachi can block virtually any attack with the shield and alter his composition to counter any oncoming attacks with the opposing element. So basically, if Itachi is really feeling demonic and decides to use this Susanoo, he can easily seal away Hiruzen with the Tosca blade or block.
It's like, it's OTT. It's so over the top.
Put a significant strain on Itachi's stamina. It wouldn't really matter in this fight if he does use the Susanoo, even while at his weakest. While literally blind, Itachi still hoed Orochimaru and his Hydra with the Susanoo, cutting off all of his heads before blitzing him with the Tosca blade. With the weekly manga describing this scene as Itachi ending Orochimaru's ambition once and for all with just a flick of his wrist. This is
insane.
Really bad considering the fact that the third data book tells us Orochimaru became stronger than ever before with this technique, also calling it his most powerful jutsu ever.
Yeah, it's most powerful form, isn't it? And then it's like,
He'd have an easier time with Hiruzen and Enma, and they would be no diffed, just like Orochimaru. Which, keep in mind, he did while he was fatigued and at the point of literal blindness.
yeah, like you couldn't really see
Hiruzen
anything.
doesn't have anything to brag about when it comes to the stamina either. Seeing as outside of his mental amp, Hiruzen got tired after wielding Enma for just one page, so he'd be in no position to exploit Itachi's stamina in any case. The last thing I want to go over before I wrap this video up are Hiruzen's abilities and basically how Itachi would go about countering them. However, since the Hiruzen loses by a pretty clear margin, they aren't very relevant, so I won't dwell on them.
Right, okay, yeah.
Outside of the very important ones. While Hiruzen was renowned as the professor for having learned and mastered every technique in Konoha, this won't really help him much in this fight. With the Sharingan, Itachi can analyze, break down, or even copy any technique Hiruzen would ever use.
Oh damn, yeah, of course.
Elemental jutsu, or something more complex like shadow possession. I also want to take some time here to specifically address an argument against Uchiha I've been seeing floating around lately. The Bringer of Darkness technique, a blinding genjutsu that Hiruzen may be able to use, since the Sharingan sees through basic genjutsu just like it does with ninjutsu and taijutsu. Therefore, this technique would be completely useless useless against Uchiha, as they can use the Sharingan to easily break out. And in Itachi's case, he can even reflect the Genjutsu back towards Hiruzen like he did with Kurenai. Another important point to bring up in this fight is that while Hiruzen can summon Enma or transform him into a staff to assist him in battle, however, this also won't matter here, as the data books indicate that Enma is no stronger than old man Hiruzen, and while he can't be used for distractions, even Orochimaru can keep up with him when he's used this way, which we've already established.
Yeah, but couldn't it be used to like get him out of Genjutsu? That's something I was wanting to know.
Nowadays, Hiruzen was known for using shadow clones. These will also not be an option here due to the fact that, as I implied before, it's stated many times that shadow clones are a risk to Hiruzen's health, and at his old age, simply making 2 of them can even shorten his lifespan. And Itachi can also use better and more versatile versions of this technique, like exploding clones, clones.
Yeah.
So there isn't really anything Hiruzen has in his arsenal that he
Itachi can't like
Itachi. So while Hiruzen is one of the strongest Kages ever, and one of the strongest characters in the series, period, no matter how you look at it,
Itachi can't win.
Itachi. Itachi, even without using his MS or more than one technique, was already far superior to Orochimaru, who went toe-to-toe with old Hiruzen and is implied to be superior to him. With his MS, the fight just becomes a complete slaughter, and there's absolutely nothing Hiruzen could ever do to break the Tsukuyomi, block Amaterasu, or stop Itachi Susanoo. As always, I hope everyone enjoyed
Yeah, fair, cool. Alright, awesome. I'm glad I was right.
Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe, and comment down below telling me who you think wins. And other than that, have a nice day.
Yeah, like I was right with the Orochimaru thing at the start. I don't know why I always do that. I always be like, oh, but I might be wrong. It's like, so what? I'm not the power scaler. But yeah, it's very apparent that Itachi would win that. So yeah, good video, and I look forward to his Itachi video. That'll be an interesting one. But anyway, thanks to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month for the lifestyle support channels. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, and leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch this in future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.